going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's me, Stevie B, with a little variant content for you. Today we have an AOK to open. This was a gift from Comic Ron 88, or as you may know him as Speedy, on Speedy's Comic Book Showcase on YouTube. But he was kind enough to send me an AOK. Said he wanted to send me some books that he thought I would like at no charge. So I was like, okay, sure thing, man, but don't have to. I appreciate any gifts that I get. I kind of feel weirded out about them, getting people sending me gifts, because I always feel like I should do something in return for them, and it gives me anxiety sometimes. To like, oh man, I really want to do something for them because they were so nice to me and everything, and it will literally keep me awake at night. I do appreciate it though. It's really cool to do that, and so I'm kind of stoked to see what he gave me. There we go. All right. See, I didn't have any problem getting into this box. I really don't know what Squatchy's problem was. Easy breezy. But, man, Squatchy about had a brain aneurysm trying to get in this box. And I don't know what the problem is. I got to it just fine. But, I'll just remove the... I'm into the books. I'm just taking the tape off for, just for aesthetics now. So they present nicely. Oops, missed one. But alright. Oops, missed one. Oh wait, we gotta grunt and groan like, oh God, oh God, oh golly. If you haven't watched Squatchy open Ron's mystery box, man, go watch it. It is comedy gold. There we go. Anyway, but I cut the tape. Now just trying to get it off there. All right. Anyway, oh wow. Yeah, he knows me. He gave me, let's see, we got Young Justice #1. And I don't believe I have this one. I have a Young Justice #1, but it's not this cover. So, it's, oh, never mind. It's a Gleason cover. But that's pretty cool. Young Justice #2. Alright. Again, I have this book. I do not have that cover. That's pretty cool. And the boy, he's sending me a whole run of these. Nice. Young Justice #3. I actually do not have Young Justice #3, so that's pretty cool. And excuse me. Oh, nice. And I do not have this one. This is a variant cover. Bendis, I think it's, yeah, or no, it's Bendis writing, but I don't know who the cover artist is. But that's pretty cool. Young Justice #5. Nice. Oh yeah. And wow. Nice. Dude, I know, he thinks it's funny that I'm not a big fan of McFarlane the person. I am a fan of his artwork, but I don't have to worry about his artwork because Spawn 301 with the Alex Ross Virgin variant. Now that's pretty sick. I am a big fan of Alex Ross, so this is really sweet. I appreciate it. Oh, back into some more Young Justice here. This is Young Justice number 6. He put me a nice little run of Young Justice together. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Is there 4 in here? But that's pretty cool. Appreciate it. Alright, then the last of the painter's tape that I cut. And then we've got all that off there. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. That is actually an awesome cover. That is really cool. That is so well done. I mean, I've seen lenticular covers before, and they suck, but this one's really cool. And this is Bane number 1. It's Batman. What? Okay, it's Batman 23.4. Bane number 1. But man, check that out. I don't know if the camera even do that justice, but that is one cool 3D lenticular there. If I can keep the glare off of it, but man, the camera isn't doing it justice, man. In person, that thing is 3D, and that thing is sick looking. Ooh, even there's no backboard on this one, but I know why now, because even the back is 3D. I don't know if y'all can pick that up on the. Oh yeah, look there, and it's lenticular. But sweet, 90. You know what? I got that last mystery box I opened. He was kind enough to send me a couple top loaders in it. So there we go. No clear backing board needed. That's pretty cool. All right, and the last one he sent me. Batman Curse of the White Knight number 1, the DC Black Label. I've been wanting to get into this Black Label stuff, and I haven't yet. I haven't pulled the trigger. A funny thing, I was on Kenny's Comic Head 84's channel the other day, and he asked me a question, and it really got me thinking. Got in my head, Kenny. You got in my head, man. He asked me. He asked me, do you just buy mystery boxes? Is that how you collect, or do you buy other people's, do you go out into your comic book shop and buy, have a pull list and stuff like that, and he's right. I really don't get to do that that much because, number one, like I said, I only have one LCS, and the guy's a real piece of work. You've heard me call it douche canoe comics, and again, I tell you why. The guy is very let's put it this way: if you're a regular customer and you spend hundreds of dollars a week in his store, then he's got time for you. Okay, if you don't, and you just walk into his store, he's on edge. He's very standoffish. He's not sociable. You ask him a question, and he acts as if you're putting him out to answer it. And then when you touch his books, he's just cringing the whole time. Like it's his personal collection, and you're in there messing with it. So he's just kind of a dick, so I don't like to go there. So I buy most of my comics online, and I've just got back into comics, so I don't really have a pull list, so to speak. I don't get every Batman comic that comes out. I don't get every Spider-Man comic that comes out. I guess I collect more on the storylines. If a storyline comes out, like I didn't collect all the Spider-Man books, but I did collect all the the Absolute Carnage storyline. This so stuff like that. That's kind of what I dive into. Wow, this storyline's pretty hot. That's something I might want to read. I'm going to pick all the books up in that storyline. So that's kind of what I do. And then I buy them online because, like I said, I don't like to go to the comic book store. So yeah, that's kind of the way I collect. And I know it's a little, it's a little offbeat from the way most people, man, I got to have all the Superman comics. I got to have all the Batman comics and all that. And honestly, I could do that. I've done it in the 90s. I was reading everything. I wanted every Batman book, every Batman title, every Spider-Man book, every Spider-Man title, even X-Men back then, all the X titles. And man, it broke me. I mean, it broke me. They were doing crossovers onto every book, and I found myself dropping a bill every week at that comic book store in the 90s. That's insane. And I was like, okay, I can't do that these days. I was young and dumb, didn't have no bills, had a really good job, paid really good money, and I had lots of extra cash back then. I don't have it now, so I can't buy every single comic book of every character that I like because I would go broke. So I pick up the storylines that I like for reading, and the rest of the mystery box stuff is just a hobby. Like to pick them up. I like to do the videos and like the surprise factor, and yeah, and art grabs, and I love artwork. I'm a big fan of the artwork. So anytime these really cool covers like the stuff that Speedy sent, man, I just dig on those covers. Alex Ross, man, anything with Alex Ross. Am I going to pick up every Spawn book because no, but I'm going to get that cover because I love that cover. So, anyway, just a little insight into kind of, as the two brothers say, collect your way. That's kind of my way. Anyway, that being said, I know I kind of went off on a rant a little bit about that, but Ron, man, I appreciate him. These are some really cool books. Since this was an AOK and I didn't pay for it, I'm not going to run it through the eBay grinder. I'm just going to accept it, the generosity of your gift, and know that you gave me some really cool books. Young Justice stuff, man. He knows I'm all about the Young Justice, Teen Titans, Super Sons, and all those. And then they're in some pretty sick books, man. So, man, I'm very appreciative, and I thank you, man. But that's just sick. I wish the camera could pick that up like it shows here, because that is a sick cover. That 3D, man, is awesome. Love that. Anyway, stop rambling. That's going to do it for this little bit of variant content.